Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today it's the start of spooky season. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the festive fall season. It is officially starting to turn here in California and I'm thrilled for it. So with that being said, I know we're a couple of days into October, but I wanted to sit down and let you guys know about the things that I'm attempting to read in the month of October. Spoiler alert, I was ambitious. So let's go through this. Wish me luck. So every year around October, I try to read some accumulation of spooky type of books. It's ambitious, I'm aware. I leave the thrillers, the spookier books for this time of year to kind of just set the mood. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The first one here on the top is Making the Monster, The Science Behind Mary Shelley's Frankenstein by Catherine Harkup. And basically, I like to include at least one non-fiction. I've been really off my nonfiction game this year, you guys, but basically this explores the scientific background behind Mary Shelley's book. Is there any science fact behind the science fiction? Seems interesting. So it's not that long. It seems pretty, like there's photos. Ooh, look, pictures. It seems pretty straightforward. I read and finally finished Frankenstein last year. It wasn't my favorite, but I enjoyed it enough that I think this would be really interesting. So that's what we're doing. Next, we have two kind of random ones. This is both by Eva Ibbotson. This is The Great Ghost Rescue and Witch Witch. Both of these I think I could read in like a sitting, so I think I might be doing like a spooky 24-hour readathon potentially. So if that's something you guys are interested in, these will probably make it in that video. Because again, I want to try and read as much as I can in as short of amount of time as I can. So we'll see how that goes. Next, another one that might be in that video is The Raven, Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven and Other Tales. This is a graphic novel by Pete Katz, and I think this looks so cool. So again, I love graphic novels. I think they're great for especially renditions of classics. I think they're really awesome, so I definitely wanted to pick this one up for the spooky time of year. And it also has in the fall of the House of Usher, which I know is a new show that's come out, so I think that'll be a timely read as well. Okay, one other graphic novel that I thought would be cool. This one is Coraline by, of course, Neil Gaiman. This is a graphic novel illustrated and adapted by P. Craig Russell. I just think, again, I love me a graphic novel. I think visually this one especially is going to be good. I really like the Coraline movie, so I just think it's going to be a good one. I think I read the actual short story last year and enjoyed it, but this one I thought for the visual aspect would be pretty cool. Okay, now getting into like actual novels that I want to read. The three-ish that I have on the docket that are more YA facing. The first one is Lake's Edge by Lyndon Clipstone. This is one that came out a couple of years ago, I think 2021, I think this came out. And yeah, 2021. So this one I know doesn't have like the best review ratings on Goodreads, but it's still something that I'm interested in. And I read the first chapter couple months ago, maybe even longer honestly at this point, and really enjoyed it so far. So I think it'll be good. Again, spooky season, gothic vibes. If I'm ever going to read it, now is going to be the time. So there's that one. Next, we have another kind of spooky book from what I've heard. This is House of Hollow. Again, not one that's super highly rated, but again, read the first chapter of it and really enjoyed it. I don't know if this is necessarily like spooky October-y vibes, but definitely gives fall, definitely gives a little more creepy, a little more spooky. So this is by Crystal Sutherland, and I don't know, there's something about this that I just am really intrigued by. They're not very long either, so I'm hoping I can read these pretty quickly. Fingers crossed. We'll see how that goes. Next, we have a middle grade. This is The Visitors by Greg Howard. This is essentially about a kid who becomes a ghost, or is a ghost. Yeah, he's a 12-year-old ghost who's the only kid on the playground who could really use a friend right now. So this just gives me the monster. Oh, what's the one that I read earlier this year by Patrick Ness? oh my gosh, The Monster in the Woods. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'll try to put a picture here if I can find it. But yeah, this one basically just gives me like, I'm not gonna lie, just sad middle grade vibes. Like I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit heartbroken by this story, but it's ghosty. It's, I think, a little spooky. I think it's a ghost that wants a friend. I think it's gonna be cute. So overall, I think hopefully heartwarming and not too sad. So I think this one will be good. Okay. And the other one that I wanted to read in the interest of monsters and mayhem for this month is Medusa by Jessie Burton, illustrated by Olivia Lomstead-Gill. This one just seems very intriguing to me. It's along the same vein of publication as like the Why We Broke Up or This Is Why We Broke Up, one of those types of books. It's got like very thick print, it's got gorgeous illustrations in it, and I love the story of Medusa, so I think this will be really, really cool to read, and I'm very excited about it, so happy about that one. Okay, now let's talk about these two. Two red covers, two very thick books. These are my like, this one's definitely gonna get finished probably hopefully before the end of this week, and this one is my like stretch ambition, probably gonna read this a couple of years like I did with Frankenstein. Let's talk about this one first. This is Dracula by Bram Stoker, and this is a chunk. I did not quite realize how hefty this book was. This edition, for those of you also interested, is from Amazon. These are their, oh my gosh, what are these called? What version is this? Oh my gosh. They're a version limited edition. Oh yeah, it's the seasons edition for fall that were published off of Amazon. So I have no idea if you can still get these. These are a very limited quantity. There's only 10,000 that were put into print for this collection. So no idea if this still exists, but I would check on Amazon if you're interested. That being said, I'm very intrigued to read this book. I really want to just see what it's about. The print seems pretty large. I think it'll be hopefully an easier read, but time will tell. I'm not sure. So wish me luck. This is going to be my like stretch goal. My other one that I don't actually have yet, and I'm hoping will be a quick read because I know it's pretty short, is Halloween Night, or something about Venice. Again, I'll put a picture here so you guys can check it out. It's the new movie that's coming out from Agatha Christie's whole series. So I want to read that one. I don't love that it's like a seance type of vibe. Those usually tend to be things I stay away from just for my own mental health, but it seems short. I'm intrigued. I'm trying to be better about reading the spooky things. We'll see how that one goes. But yeah. And then the last one, this is just continuing my stretch goal read of trying to finish all of Sarah J Maas's books in 2023. Currently we're on Queen of Shadows. I'm clearly obsessed. I'm almost halfway through it. I started this on Sunday, I think, and I'm clearly obsessed. So no surprise there. This is a high favorite, and definitely, like I said, I'm trying to finish it before the end of this week, which is the first week of October, so that I have room for the rest of it. And then we will pick this series back up again, I think maybe in November. We'll see how this goes. So I'm like clearly addicted, obsessed with this world, very invested. So, and I mean, this has got witches, it's spooky, it's justifiable, right? There's bad guys and scary things and monsters and witches, and I'll find any way to justify reading this, clearly, if you guys saw my dragon vlog. So yeah, that's the deal with this one. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my spooky TBR. I'll obviously be doing a recent reads wrap up probably the end of this month for September and October, so you guys can see all of that, and hopefully these books will make it on that list. Wish me luck. If you guys have any other spooky read suggestions you guys think I should do or include in my 24-hour readathon, not readathon, reading vlog down below, I would love to hear it. Other than that, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!